first daffodils that I planted on this property coming up. Look at that. The squirrels didn't take them all away. They didn't. And they're coming up on the sides of this little shed. Oh, and a bunny pooped. A really big poop on the lawn. Where? Where's the bunny poop? I'm going to end up stepping in it. Oh my god. There. Wow. We have friends that come and visit us and shit on our lawn. Windy, windy day. Starting the morning with a little trampoline. My first time being able to do this. Gosh, I missed it. It's such a fun way to spark energy. Bring energy to the day. Engaging in childlike play. Just having a blast. Looking like a damn fool. Appreciating the sun coming up. And moving our bodies. Little walk. Walky walk. Cutie. This is gonna be horrible to watch back. Just
horrible for what?
Horrible for the viewer.
Well, applying brakes.
Wee. Yeah. The first nice day to hang up the laundry in the sun. It's the light wind. So nice. Look who I've got on my elbow. The tiniest little snail sliming its way down my elbow, and I can't get it to focus. Greg hard at work. Weeding the beds. Yeah. Is he still there? Yeah. So cute. Hey friends, don't mind the wind chimes in the background. Hopefully it adds to the ambiance. But I just had to get on here real quick and share a tidbit with you. So that really helped me. So I was talking to a friend about an upcoming change in communication in one of my relationships. Let's just say Greg is going away to Japan for basically 2 weeks or 10 days. And we're basically not going to be able to talk because of the time zone difference. And you know, a change in communication style. It could also be a friend. You know, I've had friends that, you know, go through mental health periods of time where they kind of just have to go and fully disconnect. And for us sort of anxious attachment style types, that can be really difficult because sometimes that change in communication or a stop in communication can feel like a change in the feelings of the other person about you and about the relationship. And yeah, my friend literally just said, it's the communications that's changing, not the way they feel. And I was like, oh, yeah, I mean, duh. But that's such a good thing, simple thing that I can remind myself of anytime I feel like sort of that longing feeling, or like, oh, I wish I could just pick up the phone and text them this, or this just happened to me and the person I want to tell is this person who I can't talk to right now. Or just when there is that silence, it can feel like you can feel less, obviously, connected, less close, and sometimes that can bring up anxiety and insecurity, and, you know, are we still friends? Are we still a thing? And so, yeah, anyway, I'm going to use that tip in the future to help with that disconnect and sort of calming calming the discomfort. The feelings are there and they will continue. It's just that the connection has changed, and it's a temporary change in communication. So we can do hard things, we can get through it, and we can self-soothe, and yeah, we got this. All right, see you later. Beautiful day. Celebrating the sunshine. No stress. Emotions. Let's do a spiral. Wait. No idea what I'm doing. Hope you are having a good day. Nothing like a quick little park run. Get the heart pumping. Get the vibes up. Energy is locked and loaded for today. So nice. I thought it was going to rain later this week, and it hasn't. I'm crying. So this is a blessing. I didn't think I'd be able to do this run. Love it. It's a beautiful morning, my dudes. I need to share the silliest little thing. I was 8 years old when I realized how good magnolia blooms smell. I was walking on campus, and there was this really beautiful tree with wonderful pink blooms, and kind of had a fun, oval shape, and a bunch of them had fallen on the ground, and I picked some up and just to give them a smell, and holy shit, they smelled so good. I brought a bunch back to my office and had my coworkers smell too. I'm like, it's a bit random, but I have a bunch of blooms on my desk that I foraged over my lunch break, and you really need to smell them. And then, of course, I Googled the flower and realized it was a magnolia tree. But yeah, it's so zesty. It's zingy. There's almost a citrus element. It's very fresh and light. But then, of course, there's the floral element, but the floralness is not overpowering and stuffy old grandma vibes, I think how sometimes rose can kind of can feel. But anyway, yeah, go smell a magnolia tree. I'm gonna try and save the seeds from the buds that I collected and plant them, and maybe one day I'll have my own tree. That'd be freaking cool. But yeah, go smell a magnolia tree. Oh my gosh, I'm having one of those days where I started the day with so much energy. I was like, well, maybe I was just pushing through it. But I was I worked out, I went on a little run, I'm like, okay, let's get the vibes up. We're good. And then I just started zoning out in the afternoon, and my energy was just plummeting. And you know what? Sometimes it be like that. You have days where it's my energy is limited and I need to protect it right now. And so I'm in my pajamas at 5 p.m. and I'm going to make myself some food and curl up with a book and just not talk to anybody for the rest of the day, because that's what I need. And I'm really leaning into the fact that I have so much time on my hands for myself right now, as my primary partner is traveling, because it's really special. I mean, if we ever decide to have kids, it will be very rare that I have a house to myself. And like this, I don't know, this could be one of the last times that I have this time, this length of time to myself. But yeah, I anyway, wanted to share and complain. I'm tired. But also this morning, I just had a couple thoughts that were really resonating that I wanted to share. And I mean, it's just that you're important and you matter. And I think it also has something to do with, I finished the Dance of Anger book, and a lot of kind of what the book talks about, I feel like, is staying out of the drama, right? Not inserting yourself into situations to be the fixer, or taking sides and like projecting your anger through blame. But anyway, I just feel like a lot of the stuff could be boiled down to focus on yourself. Like, focus on your own problems, focus on your own life and goals and hopes and dreams and etc. But like, we would all be so much better if we just focused on healing ourselves. And I don't know, I feel like I've always been a personal development person. Just probably some of that stems from the perfectionism and kind of micromanaging myself, I guess, to not upset other people and rock the boat and whatever. But I don't know, there's just no more worthy project than yourself. And I guess that's also what's just getting me through this time by myself, is just, yeah, like, you're interesting and exciting, Lana. Like, you can exist by yourself and like do interesting, exciting things. And even if it's not exciting, I don't know, it's worthwhile to you, reading your book and gardening and jumping on the trampoline and going rollerblading and doing your volunteerism and just working out and your YouTube videos. And I don't know, it's just, this is not groundbreaking. But it just was hitting me today that sometimes I think this is the crux. Oftentimes we externalize our attention onto others. What other people are doing, how can we help them? How can we fix their problems? Sometimes that's with family members or friends, or, oh my god, my allium's blooming! I'm filming in my bedroom and there's a window in front of me and I just look down and my allium's blooming! Wow. I'm a squirrel. I'm gonna have to flip the camera around in a second. I'll do it now. Stupid. The little purple right here. Oh my god, it's my first allium! Yeah, I'm very excited by that. The ones on my porch haven't bloomed yet, but maybe it's because they're in a pot. Anyway, it's the little things. It's the little things, right? And I don't know. If we focus our attention inward, and as much of our attention as we place on the outside world, worrying what other people think, or trying to tell other people what they should be doing with their bodies and their lives, and etc., etc., and focus that on ourselves and being our best versions, and like taking personal accountability for our issues, our feelings, I think we would just all be better off. And yeah, I don't know. For me, I feel like this is a big thing. And I think for a lot of women too, like, we're taught to de-self. That's something that Harriet Lerner talks about in the Dance of Anger book, but we de-self a lot. We're told as women, traditionally, to be selfless and to be in service of the family and our communities by putting our own personal needs in the back seat. And when we do that, we lose ourselves, and we also create this like simmering resentment because we've betrayed ourselves and we feel unjustly treated for obvious reasons. And I think I've seen that in women in my life, and that's something I've always been really aware of trying to avoid. And yeah, so I'm so burnt out today. I don't know what the heck's wrong. My brain's just not working anymore. I just feel myself shutting down. But I'm like, I wanted to share this thought because that's how, I don't know, despite being low energy right now, I'm so peopled out. I don't want to connect. And this is what this channel is all about. So why am I forcing myself to do this? Well, it's because this little feeling inside me was just really resonating today. You are a worthy project. Focus on yourself. And in the heat of romance and new friendships and, I don't know, relationships, don't forget yourself. Like, you are interesting. Your attention and company by yourself is great. And, like, make friends with yourself. I think I'm starting to be a lot kinder when I talk to myself, and I do have an internal dialogue, and I'm like, Lana girlie, like, that was a little silly, or I don't know, we'll get there, and just, yeah, you matter, and oh my god, you matter. Look how cute these little bells are. They're so pretty. Ugh. First alliums blooming. Look how pretty. Ah. And then these guys are gonna bloom. They're gonna look so pretty. Can't wait. Beautiful sunny day. That was supposed to be a rainy one. Use it to mulch the garden beds. Just did the mulch on the garden beds so they look all nice and finished off. Of course, I need to do the like plastic edging, but yeah, it actually looks like an intentional garden bed now. Wow. And folks, I'm gonna leave the vlog here on a Friday afternoon. Thanks for, sticking with it. You saw the ups and downs of, I guess, a month-ish, roughly. I think it was sort of mid-April to we're in our second week of May. And yeah, there's moments where you feel on top of the world and like, yeah, I'm gonna crush my workouts. Energy is up. And then there's moments where you're like, my brain is not working and I cannot compute. And then there's the little moments like magnolia blooms, or which I didn't include in the vlog, making jewelry with, my sister and her partner. And when I made this cute little bracelet too. It says bye bye baby on it. And yeah, just try to put everything into perspective. It's not always a high that you're going to be on. But they always come back around. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this little journey with me. Hope you're enjoying the vlogs. It's a nice way to just capture chunks of time and the little moments. Of course, you need to actively appreciate them as well. And yeah, I will see you in the next vlog, and I hope wherever you are, you're having the day that you need to have. Bye.